This is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood of MrNoGood.com. As always, it's good to be back. I like talking to y'all. It's just nice getting on camera and talking shit. It's enjoyable. Forgot how much I missed it. Excuse me. Lord have mercy. For all of you new listeners or somebody who's never discovered me before and you're listening to this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, share if you can. Thank you to the folks that are sharing these posts on Facebook. I'm about to branch out a little bit, and I'm going to stream these lives on YouTube. I'm going to stream them live on Facebook, and I'm going to stream them live on Twitch. So I'm going to be streaming live in at least 3 places every time that I stream, hopefully from the next stream on. Maybe, maybe not, but I plan on it. But no matter whatever platform you're watching this from, please, if you're going to subscribe to something, well, I don't care what you do. Just stick around. If you're on Facebook, subscribe to that. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to that. If you're on Twitch, subscribe to that. But just know that YouTube, well, not YouTube, but Facebook may kick me off at any time. And I can't get kicked off of Facebook because my MrNoGood page is attached to my personal account. So if Facebook gets, if my MrNoGood gets gone, everything else is gone. So what I might do is I'll stream on Facebook, take the live down, and then put up a link from the YouTube video. Because when you running video through Facebook, then you have a whole nother set of rules you have to deal with beside YouTube. And Twitch, I don't know what they talking about. They could ban me anytime, so who knows? Probably not, because I'm not all outrageous like that, but you never know. So just make sure you go to MrNoGood.com, and most importantly, you go to the Patreon, which is patreon.com. That's patreon.com/MrNoGood. When you go there, you get the audio to all of these videos that I'm doing. You get the access to the complete catalog of every podcast that I've done. It's all there now. You can listen to everything. The regular podcast, when I had the family room, the member section, all those podcasts are up on there. So my entire catalog is up there. Also, you'll get some exclusive podcasts, maybe videos too. I tried to do a video yesterday. There's a way that you can run your YouTube video through Patreon for members, and it's supposed to make it unlisted. But somehow when I make it unlisted on YouTube and try to do Streamlabs made it public because people started showing up. So I cut off the video, decided to go ahead and make the audio, the podcast part. Then I go to do an unlisted video on YouTube, so I can put that on the Patreon, and YouTube's glitching out. I don't know what's going on, why it wouldn't do it. So anyway, as you see, I did a podcast yesterday. Breonna Taylor is full of shit. And I would rather put it on there because since it's behind a paywall, I can more say whatever I want to say without having to worry about a whole bunch of other stuff. behind the paywall, and it's only $5. I'm not trying to rip your mouth out. You can afford $5 to get that and access to all my other stuff and all of the future stuff. Somebody hit me up saying, upload your stuff to Stitcher. Upload your stuff to Stitcher, bro. Hell no. I ain't uploading all my catalog to Stitcher. For what? Why am I gonna give Stitcher access to my catalog when I know what I'm worth? I'm not worth $5 to you, nigga. $5? That's all a nigga's asking for. $5 for 250 hours of classics. Why not? Joe Rogan can go on Spotify, get a deal. I'm not getting a deal. I'm not getting no kind of deal from Spotify. That's why you're not going to find me on Spotify. Stitcher ain't giving me no deal. Nobody else is giving. YouTube's not giving me a deal, nothing. So all of my catalog is going to be in one spot. And as a matter of fact, I logged into Stitcher and shut that whole channel down. Google it right now, try to find that Stitcher page. You're going to get an oops. Anywhere I see it online that's not on here, it got to go. A lot of stuff is still listed, but it won't play because the RSS feed is dead on it. So that's cool. But other than that, man, if you want to listen, all I'm asking, I don't feel like begging y'all niggas for Cash App every goddamn week. Hit my PayPal, hit my Cash App, hit this, hit that. And I appreciate when you do give. I appreciate it. But I have a long-term plan in mind, and it's Patreon. I need to get as many members on Patreon as I can. Because all I need is a little bit from a lot of you. But you can still hit the P.O. Box, P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio, 44320. It's there. Thank you, the 32 Mason, for sending me. I got Chick-fil-A card, gift card, and a Subway gift card. With a nice little, see, here's a little thank you card here. And an appreciation note from 32 Mason. So just a small token of my gratitude. Keep spitting the real shit. Thanks for always keeping it a buck. My nigga. We sign his name. But he goes by 32 Mason. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I guarantee you with this Chick-fil-A card, I'm going to go give me some of them good chicken nuggets they got. And somebody suggested that I get their mac and cheese. Somebody black suggested I get it and asked for a corner piece. So I'm going to give me some nuggets and some mac and cheese with this Chick-fil-A gift card, with this Subway. I'm going to use some, you know how you get 2 for $1 and $5 footlongs and all that. I'm going to get a few of them. The BMT, that's what I like. It's like an Italian sandwich, like an Italian sub. I love Italian subs, cold, with red onions, oil and vinegar, a little Italian dressing, black olives, just good, nice, sharp white cheese. And speaking of cheese, want to give a shout out to Dion's dad for giving me a $50 gift card to artisanalcheese.com. And you know, some of y'all don't know, but if you don't know, I'm cultured. I love cheese. So I go up here, look at this, boy. I'm gonna go up in here. They got the cheese shop. You can go Cheese by France. Look at that, boy. I don't really like French blue cheese because it's a little bit too strong, and the rind is kind of, that rind is hard to deal with. But, ooh, look at this right here. Formé d'Ambert. Formé d'Ambert. I'm thinking about getting some of that, maybe. Too bad they don't have that worm cheese, the cheese with the live worms. You just can't get that shipped. It's illegal. There's a French cheese they have where they have these worms in it, and when you cut it out, there's worms squiggling through the cheese, and it supposedly makes the cheese real buttery soft. I always wanted to try some of that cheese, and I don't fuck with worms, but you know. Thank you. I don't know really much about Italian cheese except Parmesan. What they got else? Boy, look at that blue cheese right there. Boston blue. It's either between Boston blue or bougie blue. I don't know which one I'm gonna get yet. But I love a good blue cheese, and they don't have no rind. I can eat the whole thing from, I think I'm going to get this Boston blue because I like the color. I don't really see color like that. Oh, and I got to get this. Gracias. It's a lovely cheese crafted from a blend of fresh cow and goat milk. It's a perfect example of the ancient craft of leaf wrapping young cheeses. It has a refreshing herbal aroma and flavor. Goat milk provides its refreshing tartness and soft clay texture, while the cow milk adds a sweet, wholesome milk taste and buttery mouthfeel. The combination of these two milks and the lemongrass wrapping gives Gracias layers of flavors. Versatile cheese, partner for many wines. I'm going to give me some of that Gracias right there, boy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. From everybody. But what's most important is hitting that Patreon. There's stuff that I'm going to talk to y'all about in there. And what I must say is podcasting is a lot easier. When you're doing this live, I can't take no break. Like if I want to go take a leak or wanted to get something to eat, I can't really do it because I'm on live right now. When you're podcasting, you can pause. I went, made me something to eat, ate it, relax a little bit, and started right back up. So I'm going to do more podcasts from over there, the podcast from over here, and we're just going to keep going for years and years. Years and years and years. And I'm just going to try to keep y'all over there. And I only want $5. That ain't much at all. All right, the title of this podcast is has something to do, I think the name was, Call a Puerto Rican and Mexican and See What Happens. And I'm going to show this video of this cop that was using the N-word. They said he was suspended for using the N-word. Now, when I see the title, I think he's on here calling somebody a nigger. But he's not. Oh, let me give you an update. Before I do that, let me give you an update on the last video I put up, where the dude was acting a fool and cussing out the lady at the bank, jumping over the counter and all that kind of stuff. And I said I knew him. Well, that nigga called me that night. And unfortunately, I forgot to hit record on at least the audio. I wasn't expecting him to call me. But that crazy nigga called me, and he has his CDLs, which is commercial driver's license. So he showed it. He said he had an ID. So I guess it was just some misunderstanding, and you know, bitches be talking crazy. But he has a hair trigger. He has a hair trigger. But you know, he's cool because he's all right. Wish I had an explanation of that, but you know, if you see, you have to have seen that video to understand what I'm talking about right now. So if you haven't, look at the previous video. It's towards the beginning where the dude's jumping around, all that. So now we're gonna get into the cop. I haven't looked at the comments or nothing because I'm trying to stay my head this way, because my face is that way and I don't want to keep looking that way. What's up, ER Black and Soup 187? Why did I take the Breonna Taylor video down? Well, you know, I just told you. It wasn't meant for the public. That was meant for the Patreon. And YouTube was messing up anyway. But that Breonna Taylor is right up there on Patreon in crystal clear, high definition audio. So it ain't gone, Soup. Well, the video's gone because YouTube was tripping. But the podcast is right there on Patreon, man. $5. Nigga ain't trying to tear your mouth out. So that's what happened to the Breonna Taylor. See right there? I mean, I had just started it. Folks came on just like that, and it was supposed to be unlisted. Nobody was supposed to even be there. So you shouldn't even know about it unless I'm telling you about it as of right now, or you see it on Patreon. But don't worry, don't fret. Even if you don't have $1 to help me with, like, subscribe, share, keep listening, do whatever. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to give me shit. You ain't got to send me shit. But stick around. That's all I ask you to do, is stick around and listen. So I don't know if y'all heard about this cop who was going in to enforce the COVID-19 no alcohol after 11, and they said he was suspended for using the N-word, and I thought that he was calling somebody a nigger, but he wasn't. What happened was somebody, and that's the thing, they break up the video. Anybody pulls out a cell phone, they're going to pull out that cell phone video. So the cell phone video that I initially see shows him talking to some white dude, and the white dude's telling him, you shouldn't be using that word, you're white. And he said, wait, you're talking about the man right there that just called me a nigger? Whoa, you can't say that word. But the nigga called him a nigga. Now let's go to the footage. But that was supposedly gonna be the conclusion. This racist cop uses the N-word and gets suspended. Amazing how a cracker can get suspended for saying nigga after he was just called one, but you can shoot a nigga and you get time off of pay. Let's go to the footage. Oh shit. I didn't plug in my earphones again. This helps with the sound, so you don't get a double sound coming from the TV and the microphone. So let me just plug this in real quick. Okay, here we go. I don't hear nothing. Oh, because there ain't no sound up. And I gotta mute my mic.
You've got alcohol. Put it down. Put it down.
Wait, can you send it? My phone's dead.
Zone 1, South Region.
407 bar compliance check 620 hard. We're getting everybody out. Yeah, but you've got alcohol. Put it down. Put it down. Governor's rule, you can't have any more alcohol after 11. Sir, if you drink that, you will go to jail. Go out. Leave. Let's go. Now.
Now, we have to admit, the cop is just being a dick. He's a dick. So, you can do other things. Say, hey man, guzzle that down real quick. I mean, guzzle it. That's what I'd say. Guzzle that thing. By the time I turn around, your glass better be empty and you better be headed out the door. That's what I would have said. But he wants to be a dick about it. And these are mostly white people that this white cop is being a dick to. And this is his body camera, obviously.
Yeah, talk to those white people. You always see me touch that shit?
Your hand was on it, sir. And you're a little colorblind, sir. Right. Stop calling me ignorant.
Now, that was the point where the black dude was walking out. Said the N-word to him. The cop says, "You're colorblind, sir." Meaning, I'm a white man. You don't call me. Whoops. That's what I get for not doing my mic. So I gotta repeat it. The black dude that came out here called the cop a nigger. The cop says, you're colorblind, sir. Meaning, I'm white. Why are you calling me nigger? Then he says, don't call me ignorant. Remember that word ignorant for later. We're just going to rewind real quick. Again, so y'all can hear.
Talk to those white people. You always see me touch that shit?
Your hand was on it, sir. And you're a little colorblind, sir. Right. Stop calling me ignorant.
Wait a minute. Was that beat when he said nigger? This is the last time. But was that beat when he said nigger? Why would they beep that out?
Now.
Yeah, talk to those white people. You always see me touch that shit?
Your hand was on it, sir. And you're a little colorblind, sir. Right. Stop calling me ignorant.
Remember that word ignorant.
Cutting it close, guys. 11 o'clock sharp. They've got to be out of here. No alcohol open. Heard?
Y'all have a good night.
Hey, Ted, we'll be back. White man, why you so racist?
I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say? Please say it to my face. I believe your exact terminology was pigs.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
That was you. Because you were mad with me.
I heard him say it.
Was that on film or anything? Did you get that on your body camera?
Actually, yeah, I did.
All right, cool.
Try again. What's your problem? Speak freely. You got my attention now because that's what you wanted, so speak freely.
My issue is you talking to these people of color as if they are less than human.
The people of color. The gentleman right there that called me a nigger.
Brian,
That guy that just called me a nigger.
Can you stop saying that word, please?
I never called you that.
Actually, you did. It's on body cam, so try again.
No, actually, I never.
Try again.
I've never said that a day in my life.
Yes, sir, you did.
No.
Yes, you did, nigga. You said it. One, you said the word nigga to a white man, and for two, your punk ass got a Confederate flag on your shirt. At the same time, while you hanging out with white folks and calling another white person nigga. That's what happened. Now all of a sudden the nigga's he's innocent as hell, ain't he? He innocent.
No, actually, don't
Yes,
call me
sir,
on
you
camera.
did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's on
I
camera.
didn't. 6 feet.
Okay, so it shows the monkey throwing gasoline on the Confederate flag. My bad.
On camera.
I never.
Right there. You just did it again.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Dude, there's literally like 17.
You got mad because I told you couldn't drink your drink, so you called me that word.
What word?
You want to say it again?
Yeah, actually, I do. Say it.
Why? Because all you're doing is calling me ignorant. That's what that word means. If you'd like to call yourself ignorant, keep saying it.
I told you to wait for that word ignorant. Remember on when he first said, "You're colorblind, sir, and don't call me ignorant." So you know what that means? It means that he believes that black people are ignorant. You just heard it. Because if he didn't say, "You're colorblind, sir," and just said, "Don't call me ignorant," he'd have a case. But not only did he say, "I'm white, don't call me nigga," and not only am I not a nigga, I'm not what most niggas are, which is ignorant. There it is. Call it like it is.
Actually, if you look in the dictionary, it does mean that.
Dictionary,
Sir,
dog.
no.
Yeah, you know the book you open and read? That thing.
Oh, you mean the dictionary that has been established by people who
Brian,
established the
Brian.
law? That
Right, established by people of the law.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
How about
Correct. When I was called that, I can say it back saying the guy that just called, oh, I can't? He can say it to me, but I can't say it to him.
White.
Right.
You're white.
Who cares what color I am? He called me a word.
It's a racist word.
It's not a race, so I said he called me that word. Nobody was called that.
Use it. You can't use it.
I can't use
Look
it.
at
You are escalating.
I can't do this.
Grow up. You're a cop, all right?
I need to grow up. I am leading by example. If somebody calls me a stupid word,
Everyone should walk away. But please, everyone should walk away.
you just need to be quiet, bro.
I think everyone should walk
You
away.
need to get a real job.
What job do you have? What job do you have?
That's enough. This dude trying to lead him away, get him out of the thing. This dude is just an ignorant country bumpkin dick. South Carolina. He's just some country bumpkin ass, tobacco chewing dick. Who's looking for a fight. Those are the types of people that shoot niggas. That's the kind of cop that shoots niggas. And I am not the one here to say that I apologize for what white cops do, 'cause I don't. Fuck 'em. I know when a cop is being a dick. I know when a cop is being helpful. But sometimes, man, you're just being a dick. Now, the title of this podcast was, if you call a Puerto Rican a Mexican and watch what happens. And I lived in Puerto Rico with real Puerto Ricans. You cannot call no Puerto Rican no Mexican. You gonna have a problem. If you sit up and you talking to a Puerto Rican and you just really want to insult them, say, fuck off, ese, or call him a wetback. Call a Puerto Rican a wetback. And see who you ain't about to fight. This white man don't want to be called no nigger. Puerto Ricans don't want to be called no wetback. I wouldn't want to be called no gook, wetback, kite, whatever they come with. Whatever racial slur you gonna use on me, it better be for black people. Don't call me a racial slur for somebody else. And I know white people love to call each other nigger. They used to do it on Xbox and on Xbox Live all the time. They used to do it. Oh, you're such a nigger. Stop being such a nigger. Talking to their friends. So white people call each other nigger all the time. But you better not call them a nigger. So hey, if you're gonna suspend a cop for something stupid like this, work on the ones that are killing, shooting people out the blue, corrupt. Don't sit up here and persecute some obvious dick. He's an obvious dick. So persecuting him, suspending him for a little bit before the media dies down, then he gonna be right back on the force. He ain't going nowhere. He was just repeating what he was called. Now, if he was saying, get the fuck out of here, nigger, that's different. Come on, man. You can't do that. Nigger's like the only racial slur you can use on YouTube and not get banned. You use anything else, you talking about anybody else but black people, you gonna get censored. And you better be black at that. So that's that one. Now, we're going to talk about, there was some Black Lives Matter protests. We don't know what the protest was going to be for. Nothing has happened up in Buffalo, New York. However, this woman on Facebook who posted her stuff, she posted it publicly, so I'm allowed to say what it is. All this is public, or I wouldn't be able to see it. Let's go here. First of all, this is September, I don't know what date today is. I think it's the 2nd of September. This is for Friday, September 4th. A Hurdle Avenue protest calling on the entire east side to show up. Now, they're not saying why they protesting, what's going on, if there's something that happened in Buffalo that they're mad about. They don't say nothing. It's just a protest. Protest what? And what did I say about in that Black Lives Matter? All you gotta do is put a little hashtag down here. These may not have nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, but you can just put Black Lives Matter on anything. So they just protesting, doing whatever they want to do. So they just had an earlier protest. I'm gonna find that. Now we're only gonna watch part of this, because this is gonna just set up what I'm talking about. Now, this is on the same avenue. This is a bar called Empty Pockets. And I guess they were marching down this particular street. And I don't care what you say, protesters sometimes, they just like to bother people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They just trying to enjoy themselves. As you see, there's a bunch of old men out here drinking at a bar. And here we go.
I got a business, I ain't bothering nobody. They didn't come out of here with a fucking mic. You guys have a break up there. They didn't come out of here. They came from that fucking corner down there. They came out of that corner down there. They didn't come out of my fucking bar. You're ruining my fucking business, you motherfuckers. What the fuck is your problem?
Ain't that a bitch? Been playing this video all day. Soon as I want to play it, it's gone. But basically, they were out there, these folks trying to drink, and I was trying to show you there was a black dude over there also drinking a beer, wasn't having no problem. If you were over there and you were a patron of that bar, you were allowed to go over there and drink, do whatever you wanted to do, and nobody bothered you. I'm gonna be mad as hell if she deleted this video. Yeah, they stopped that one. Alright, let's go to this one. Oh, she took him down. Oh, that is crazy. See, I wanted to show this. Yeah, see, she just updated her page. Okay, now, like I said, they were harassing these bar patrons. There were white and black people harassing these white bar patrons and the one black bar patron. So, there's a black woman over there on that side of the street who just wants to stand over there and film and do whatever, but she's not a patron. She's not doing anything. First of all, let me go to her page. Come on, picture load. Now she's sexy. She has a nice tight body, strong Negro features, nice lips, nice teeth. I'd smash that. So she's cool. But we gonna play this video. This is her.
Take your camera, stick it up.
See, my mic was silent the whole time and nobody said nothing. Y'all tripping. Here we go.
Up your fucking ass and get over there. Get over there. All right? It don't matter to us.
Officer, can you remove?
It don't matter to us. Can you remove this antagonizer? Antagonizing us?
Are you part of this establishment? Are you part of this establishment?
Get her the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna ask her to walk over
Get
here.
her out of here. Tell your mama you're coming home.
Thank you, dear. I'm gonna have you walk right over here. Thank you very much, dear. I appreciate your support.
Ma'am, can you just go on that side, please? Thank you.
Why are they telling you to leave?
They told me if I'm not a part of that establishment, I can't stand on that side of the street.
Oh,
That's what they're telling me.
is that true?
That's what they're saying.
Nobody has anything to say?
No, they're not going to say anything.
That's racial discrimination. They told her she has to
Well, it's
leave,
city
right?
property. It's city property. We know that.
That's not racial discrimination. If you want to stand over there, at least have a beer in your hand. Like you see this dude right here. He has a drink in his hand. These people have drinks in their hand. You can't just stand over there just because you feel like standing over there. If somebody came over there to a black bar, some white people came over there talking about all lives matter in front of a bar where people been drinking and trying to have a good time, they're just going to beat you up. That's just what's going to happen.
I'm just making sure you alright, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Let's skip a little bit.
There's a really, really heavy, heavy police presence here. The marchers have gone. As you can see, they're down the street.
So why are you still there?
Police are here unheard of. They're telling me that I can't walk down the sidewalk. The same sidewalk that I had a business on, right there at the corner. And as you can see, I was told by the people of Empty Pockets that I need to go back to the east side. They were saying all sorts of things. This is a prime example as to why I felt it necessary to close my business down when the protest began. Because of this mentality right here at Empty Pockets. Here we are.
I'm tired of hearing this. Basically, she says she shut her business down because she was getting harassed. She doesn't have any film of being harassed. She asked to be escorted across the street so she can get to her car. The car is around the corner from this building. All she had to do is come up the street here, go around the corner, get in her car. But she goes and gets a cop and wants to get escorted to it. I ain't got time for that. It's just the same thing. She's using this. She's milking it.
You stupid motherfucker! You piece of shit!
This is what we resist. This is really sad, 2020.
Look at these guys.
I'm going to walk to my car. I'm going to keep the Facebook Live on because I actually do have to cross the street to get to my car.
It wasn't right across the street. It was around the corner. Had enough of this today. I don't even feel like talking no more. It's stupid. Stop finding stupid things to protest about. Protest about something that matters. Worry about excessive force by the police. Murders by the police. Don't worry about whether they're using the N-word just because they just repeating it just because you called them an N-word. That's stupid. You niggas are acting stupid. And doing stupid shit and winning stupid prizes. She telling the police she shut her business down and all the racism on the street. Shut the fuck up. Your thing was down because you weren't getting no sales. You just had a little boutique. I want protesting for real. Come protest. They just had a shootout at the gas station up on Copley Road, the Circle K, a full-fledged movie-style shootout. All you heard was on Facebook, oh, well, they shooting out. What's going on? Sounds like a movie. Protest something real. Stop bothering people that want to just enjoy themselves and don't want to be bothered with all that nonsense. When you go to a bar, you go to a bar to relax, escape, unwind from whatever hard day you done had. Get away from the wife that's getting on your nerves. There's a black dude right there. So I'm not here to apologize for white folks. That's all I feel like talking about today. I've been on here 3 nights in a row. Last night I did the Breonna Taylor podcast, which is on Patreon. You can listen to that. But I'm done. I'm going to wait a couple days before I get back on here. Just going to watch other folks. I'm going to go watch Lou Nell. She's supposed to have a little backyard party with tacos, whatever. I'm going to watch Lou Nell. Then I'm going to go to bed. But subscribe, like the video, hit the Patreon. You know where the Cash App is. You know where the PayPal is. All that can be found on MrNoGood.com. And this is your #1 baby daddy, Mr. No Good.